Hey everybody, we're just about ready to get started on our trip to New England to see the fall foliage. It's going to be about 5,000 miles, 5 weeks, over 20 hotels, bed and breakfast, those kinds of things. So I thought I'd just give you a little background information in this video. If you'd like to follow along while we go, just hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell. And the subscribe button will subscribe you to my channel. The bell will give you a notification every time I post a video. If not, just check back here on my channel every few days or so. I'm going to try. I can't promise anything. If you have some ideas on something we ought to see once you see the route, put it down in the comments at the bottom and we'll take a look at it. Anyway, here's some more information about our trip, and then we're going to get out of here.
Okay, here's the route we're going to be taking. Let me show that to you. I'll tell you what, we have been waiting years, maybe decades, to do this trip. Never had the fall off where we could do it, so we are really, really excited. All these letters that you see, red letters, are superchargers that we're going to be going, places we stop and charge the car. We're going to be seeing a lot of friends and family along the way. We're going the northern route on the way up and the southern route on the way back. About 5,000 miles total and over right around 20 hotels. So it's going to be a great time. So we're starting here in Grapevine and making our way up to Memphis first night, then Nashville, then up through Bowling Green, Columbus third night, and we're going up just a little ways here. See some family there outside of Cleveland, then on up to Niagara Falls, Buffalo and Niagara Falls, across New York to Saratoga Springs. Then we get into the really colorful area, which is going to be Vermont. We hit Bristol, Vermont on October 5th. Spend 6 days going across Vermont and New Hampshire, and end up in Kennebunkport, Maine. Then we start on our way back down through Massachusetts, Connecticut, seeing old boater friends from the Caribbean along the way, in Connecticut, Long Island, Brooklyn, down through Princeton, New Jersey, and Philadelphia, Chesapeake Bay, a couple of days there, down through North Carolina, Atlanta, Destin, Florida, crossed over to Houston, and then around November 2nd or 3rd, we're going to end up back in Grapevine. So that's the route, and let's get started.
Hey, it's time to load up the car. Let me show you how that works. The nice thing about electric cars, especially a Tesla, it has two trunks. Has one in the back, which I'll show you how that works, and then there's also one in the front. It's a front trunk. They call it a frunk. I'll show you how that works. Here we go. Got this big blue plastic one. Great idea from Kathy. Putting all the cold clothes or cold clothes for cold weather in it. So once we get up there where it's north, I understand in New Hampshire it's going to be in the 40s during the day and 30s at night. That's kind of a little bit outside of our range, but we're going to have plenty of clothes hopefully. So we're going to put those in between the two seats in the middle. Okay, here's the blue storage bin going in. All of our cold weather clothes, warm stuff's in there. Also makes a nice shelf here for some very important items on the trip. Mainly the big, huge bag of Twizzlers. Very critical item for the trip. So we can sit up here, it's easy to get to from the front. And we have a really nice wheelchair that a friend of ours gave to Kathy, one of his old ones, but it's awesome. It's really lightweight, it's really easy to push, and so when we do long walks, Kathy can get in that. She likes to do the exercising herself, or I can push her if it gets too rough. So that's what we put in the back. Okay, great spot for the wheelchair. Fits in here perfectly. Gives us room for another bag. Thank you, Dwayne. Love you, man. Appreciate the gift. Hit your fob once. And we're closed up and ready to hit the road. See you on down the road. Hey, it's time to go, so let's put Tessie to work. All you do is press this button and say, navigate to the supercharger and Texarkana. And she'll come over here on the screen, give you some options, make sure that's the one you want. You hit navigate. It's going to select the route, including the superchargers.
Now turn left onto East Dallas Road.
And it'll tell you how long you're going to sit at each one. And as you begin the trip, then it's going to give you turn-by-turn instructions. Also tells you at the bottom there about how long it's going to take, 3 hours and 30 minutes. And we'll be there. Okay, let's hit the road, Jack. Bye.